Guys, deluded Gooner. Brighton 2, Arsenal 1, and we lose again. I believe that's 5 defeats in 7. We've lost the most in 2018. And just when you think it can't get any worse, it gets worse. And you'd like to think Wenger would step down at the end of the season, but he's not going to. Apologies for the late upload, people. I'm ill, as you can see, but things got to be done. Oh yeah, before I carry on, I don't think there's going to be duds of the week today, man. I'm going to my bed straight after this, but we know what we needed to do going into the game. We've got no hope of top 4, but if nothing more, then morale for the players, for Wenger, I guess, and definitely for us fans. We needed to win again. We needed to get back to winning ways. It didn't happen. In regards to the line-up, Bellerin wasn't in the side, probably with Europa League in mind. Jack Wilshere came back into the side. Ramsey's out the side, whether it's for fitness problems or it's to do with the allegation that he's... pardon me, guys. That he's snitching to newspapers. I don't know. But yeah, they had the better game than us, clearly, because they won. But for me, probably the first 6 minutes in particular were all us. We had them camped in their own half. We were getting behind. I mean, you saw Duffy or someone almost pumped in an own goal. But other than that, we were handsomely beat all over the pitch competitively. They wanted it more. They fought for the tackles. We lost the midfield battle throughout the first half. Escudero was just dressing people out. I actually think Chambers did okay today. Not that anyone played well. But yeah, man, what do you mean? It's just more of the same at this point. It's getting really hard to do these things. Before they scored, we're having nice little rondos and pretty bits of play. Iwobi's been quite poor, but he slipped in someone. Xhaka slipped in someone. Aubameyang earned the corner in like the first 30 seconds. And plus, he was showing that he's going to run in behind. And it was looking like we might finally pass to him today. But that being said, first goal, ridiculous. Now, why the first goal is ridiculous. Czech needs to do much better. But if you look at the goal again, it's not just Czech. I believe it is Duffy, man. Duffy and Dunk, they're both decent. I get them mixed up. Duffy gets a run up, and obviously can put power in the header. Czech and everybody's unaware. Obviously, if he doesn't get the run up and someone marks him, the ball might not drop to Duffy, I believe. Was it Duffy? Dunk, I believe, who actually pull it in. It's 1-0. And yeah, man, our heads go down. I told you guys knew it. Doesn't. When you're in this sort of form, it don't matter who you play. You're just going to get smacked up. You thought last year was worse. This year's worse. This year's got even worse, and they scored shortly after as well, man. The cross, I saw Xhaka do it before they scored, and I saw Iwobi do it. What are we doing? Like, what are we doing? Whether you're a centre half, centre midfielder, or wherever, if you're near the flanks and the opposition is clearly going to cross, common logic would tell you to stop the cross. So why do we invite crosses? We invite a cross, and it's a lovely ball. Mustafi, I believe, is having an okay game. We're all playing poor, but he's having an okay game. He has no awareness where Glenn Murray is, and it's 2-0 at this point. And then it's a wrap from there, really. You know we're not getting back in it. Like, I'm getting really tired of making these reviews at this point in time. But what can we say, man? Like, it's 2-0 at this point. We turn it on a bit towards the end of the first half. And we get a goal. Iwobi did well to keep it alive. Xhaka, cross, comes shot, whatever that was, fell to Aubameyang. And if nothing more, he gets a goal that could help his confidence. I don't know how you could get confidence playing in a side like this. But we were ball all over the park, man. Second half, there's not much more to say on the second half. We chased the game, of course, and clearly we didn't do what we needed to do. We can't put it in. Like, we brought on people, but it was too late. For me, it's just the fact that we're getting beat in the midfield park. People are not watching runners. People are not closing down crosses. It's just simple stuff. Again, you saw players tweeting how they're ready, they know what to do, etc., etc. Like, Iwobi, I'm not being funny, but what did you do today? Cool, you're involved in the goal, but come on, Iwobi. You came out of the side. You obviously want to play him in the Milan side. I mean, playing the side that goes to Milan and starts. Obviously, Arsenal are not where they want to be, but you want to play for Arsenal. And if I'm honest, you can't play for another top 6 club on form like this. So what are you doing? Like, like before, I'm sure Iwobi had a burst of pace. Now it's just one. It's like I don't even know. It's like he can't get over our first gear. It's just he doesn't know what he's doing. Whether that's confidence or whatever, I don't know, man. I have to get on to check throughout the whole game. Kolar, the whole back four really. Shambles, and they're meant to be our most senior players. Koscielny, I'm so sure he was involved in the second. Stupid pass. Wilshere could have done a lot better as well and fought for that. And we do like to give Jack Wilshere obliged, but it was collectively poor. Czech, fair enough for coming out on Twitter and saying he should have patterned, but this is the case now. Like, we've got to the point. I think we know, Czech, you've been a model professional. You've actually had some good games for Arsenal since you've signed, but time catches up with everyone. You're not the guy anymore. I don't believe you could play for a top 10 club, let alone a top 6 club in this form. Like, you're not showing any sort of improvement. Between you and Ospina, I don't know who's worse. I mean, one lets in corners and one just sets up the opposition. Credit to Brighton, man. We go to another seaside town and we mess up again, like Bournemouth. Like, credit to Brighton, they worked for it. Houghton, he's a brother as well. Plus, he's ex-Spurs, so I'm pretty sure they were going to be G'd up on that. They fought for it. They look dangerous on the counter-attack on both sides of the flanks. Like, we just... There's nothing more to be said. Like, I can go over the same things that I said against City twice, that I said against Spurs, that I said against Oshie. There's not much more to be said on that front. Like, it's just a waste of breath. Like, we've got Milan in the week. Me personally, I'm going in my bed, guys, but 2-1 to Brighton. There's really, Wenger, I don't know how you can honestly sit there and believe you're the man. You look like someone that's finally understanding that you can't do it. Like, the midfielders, the fullbacks, the centre-halves, like, we're never aware of runners. Koscielny, you was a top centre-half for a while, but you fell off now. You fell off. This is the sort of mentality as to why Arsenal can't get back to where they were, man. This is the mentality that has Donny's crying because their kids are telling them why Arsenal's crap. Clearly, we need another coach, but we need some new players. We need men that are inspired. Everybody looks shot down on top of just being poor. Mkhitaryan, I don't know what he was on today as well, man. I thought he was a reball before he signed for the club. I gave him hope. I started to love him. He's a reball again, man. Everybody's dead, man, really and truly. Everybody's dead. Like, everybody's dead, really. There's really not much more to be said, man. Shout out to Brighton. Shout out to their centre-halves. Apparently, we're watching Dunk as well, so if that's true, he put in a good performance. Felt Escudero was all right today. I thought a couple other guys in their midfield grinded. Gross and that were grinding. I mean, they've conceded the most, I believe, from set pieces, and we didn't take any advantage of the set pieces. Koscielny obviously hit the post, probably the pick of the chances where we came close. Well, that's about it. We're not effective in front of goal. We're going backwards and sideways and backwards, and the players need some ideas. On top of the players need to take their blame. On top of being crap, the players need some ideas. Wenger, I'm not even trying to get into this now. We've been here. Just check my videos, and in fact, check our upload today. Like, Wenger, just step down, man. I'm past the stage of being angry. And to be honest, I'm too ill right now to be angry. Like, I'm going straight into my bed. But on that note, I apologise for no thingy, duds and stars of the week. Man, this City game might even have to get a miss. I can hear it in the background, but I'm not on it, man. I think I got the flu. Guys, the Lou Laguna, YouTube's and Golo Kante. Again, comment, subscribe, and do the rest. I'm out.